Hello everyone. So for this week's Sunday reset, I thought we would tune into the new moon and Libra energy. I did a little tarot spread all about setting intentions for the new moon and the full moon that is going to follow in November. To start, I will go through the cards that I pulled and explain their position in the spread, and then I will weave it all together into a little bundle. Anyway, we have the Six of Cups in the seed position, Eight of Wands in the water position, Eight of Swords as the result, Two of Pentacles as the internal work, the Hanged Man as your limiting factor, the King of Cups as your strength, and the Star as your result. The final two cards, your intention for the new moon is the Queen of Pentacles, and the intention of what you need to release for the full moon is the Seven of Wands. This is a beautiful spread. To me, what I'm getting is focusing on balance, internal and external. Forward momentum is what's going to get you into the position of solidifying your intentions and also leading the way to releasing what needs to be released for the full moon. It seems like a lack mentality is what needs to be released, which again falls right in line with the idea of the receptivity of the Six of Cups. With that Two of Pentacles, it's asking you to move away from feeling like you're in a state of strain, whether that be financial or whether you feel like emotionally you aren't being fulfilled. There's just the lack mentality there that's holding you back. And maybe this Hanged Man card is speaking to you feeling like you're stuck somewhere and that you don't have any options. And it's funny because in this deck that I was using for these cards, the Two of Pentacles, the figure in the Two of Pentacles is actually standing in the upright position of the Hanged Man, like the same crossed leg position. So something there is saying, there's that mirroring there where you feel like you're suspended. And maybe that suspension is coming from, with the strength being your King of Cups, which is the thing that's going to help you move through the blocks and help you do the internal work that's being asked of you at the moment. The King of Cups is all about hanging back and letting the tide carry you. In this deck, he's literally sitting in a chair, floating with a balloon. The King of Cups is like the master of the waves. He's in control of the emotional waters. He doesn't, and not that he's in control of them, he knows that there's no controlling the ocean, and you just roll with it, and he's very comfortable in that energy. So maybe the friction that you're experiencing and that you're being called to release at this time is fighting the current. And maybe at this time you feel like there's a direction you need to go in, or there's actions you need to be taking, and maybe those aren't the correct ones, and that's why it's not working out. Perhaps your personal plan that you have committed to is going in the opposite direction of the divine plan. And if you have to choose between your plan and the divine plan, you should go with the divine plan, because they can see all the information. You only see what's around you. Your perspective is I'm not going to say it's wrong, but I will say it is incomplete. If you can make a decision based off of the full picture, why would you not? Let the tide carry you. And once you start to flow, life flows to you, through you, and with you. But you have to release that sense of control, and you have to stop being stubborn and committed to, well, I have to do this. I said I was going to do this, and I'm going to do it. And there's nothing wrong with having convictions and sticking to your plan and, following through. But sometimes there's a reason it's not working. And perhaps that reason is you were meant for something better. You were meant for more than what you had originally aligned yourself with. Allow for a course correction. So, as my little final message here, let your intention for the new moon be to sit in the feminine energy and embrace that energy of receiving and allowing. And when the full moon arrives on November 5th, set the intention to release fighting the flow. And don't just work on that when the full moon arrives. Put steps in the direction of it the entire month. This is your whole focus for the next moon cycle. Let yourself be held and carried. Sleep in the arms of the universe like a child who only knows unconditional love and absolute security. This is your opportunity to step back into that energy. An energy that will allow you to carry forward to the end of this year and end the year strong. And for those of you who really love having your own personal homework, I will drop a link below to where you can download the tarot spread that I used for this particular reading. And I use it for new moons and full moons to sort of give myself something to work on for the month, just like a guideline. Yeah, so that's the end of this. I will say thank you so much for sitting with me. I hope that your week goes well, and I hope that you don't get too overwhelmed by this new moon energy.